Hi, this is Bob Sitze, full of years. Behind me you'll see some evidences of life, and that's the theme of today. Life is everywhere. I'm recording and writing from a location in an unnamed western state that houses unnamed Sierra Nevadas and is full of life. As you can see as I pan around, there's a lot of desert here. This is where the Great Basin starts. And the Great Basin is known for its being dry, and what looks to be not alive is actually very much alive. Behind me, you'll see a tree. Take a look at it closely. It hasn't had water in years, and yet, because of snow a couple of years ago, that tree's roots were able to resurrect life inside of that dead carcass of a tree and send out new growth. Amazing. That's the way it was with this Dead Sea that I've talked about behind me. It's called the Dead Sea of America. It's so salty that nothing can live in it except some things called brine shrimp. And yet that Dead Sea provides life for millions, literally millions of migrating birds year-round. The Native Americans who used to live here would collect flies, fly carcasses actually, and make food out of them. What was dead made them alive. If life is everywhere, and if life is even in dead things, it gives me great pleasure to know the same may be true of me. Here I am older. Here I am at a time in my life when people might say, gee, you don't have much going for you anymore. And yet, life is everywhere inside of me too. I'm happy to be alive. I've told you that before, and I'm happy to be alive because when I look at nature, I'm assured that if God can make these things live, these dry bones of living things, God can make me alive and productive and able to not only survive but prosper. I hope you think the same thing about yourself, that life is everywhere around you. If you're not sure about that, get out into nature. In a park, in your own backyard, in a beautiful setting, wherever. And be assured that because life is everywhere, the life that God created, it's also inside of you. I'm Bob Sitze. This is Full of Years.